We are here today checking out a first-time homebuyer tour in Coquitlam. We're checking out a couple places. These are all first-time homebuyer friendly homes. And we're gonna talk a little bit about the neighborhoods, show you the homes, and there's gonna be some information up on the screen too. So anyway, let's go check out the first one.
I'm here too.
This is 721 Ansker Court. It's a newer building. Looks pretty sweet on the outside. That's Clark right over there, just to give you an idea of kind of where we are at in Coquitlam. Relatively new development. It's kind of a suburban sort of neighborhood. Lots of older single-family homes that are eventually going to be turned into more stuff like this. This is a nice building. This place has a sweet lobby. Pretty sweet gym in here too. We're not going to film it because we don't want to be weirdos, but
and there's a move-in going on today, so if we're bumping into people, that's not on us. Really, it's on them. All right, here we are at the first unit.
312.
I thought it was 321.
Nope.
Yeah, well, it's not the entire part of my job, but it's part of it. So when we're on a unit like this, we usually I like to open up the doors before we get into it, just to get a good feeling of what the noise is going to be like. Because like we mentioned, it is on Clark Road, which is a busier road. So yes, you can hear it right now, but it's that happy medium that you're going to be playing with, right? Is you are going to get a little bit cheaper of a price because you are on a busier road, but you're getting a 2021 building, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, beautiful exterior, and come check out the view. It is quite nice. You got a big deck, lots of room for entertaining. You got mountain views. But you are right on Clark Road, and that's a nice loud truck driving past to give us a good idea of what the noise will be like.
So, pros and cons. I mean, being on Clark, obviously you're a little bit louder, but there is a bus line. And I don't know if we can see, oh yeah, bus stop is literally right there. So you're either going that way to get to Lougheed Town Center and SkyTrain, or
Coquitlam Station.
You're going that way. Oh yeah, I guess Coquitlam Station first, and then Lougheed Town Center. Or you're going that way to get down to Port Moody. Or you're going sort of that way to get up to SFU. So it's super convenient depending on what you're wanting to do. But you know, you do have to deal with the fact that you're on Clark.
On note, the door's broken on this one. Doesn't really matter, but it's one of those weird things that kind of pisses buyers off, but usually we get those things fixed before completion.
Okay, let's go check out the bedroom. So this is the primary. Walk through closet into a 3-piece bathroom, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty minimalist, but it's definitely solid.
So like with most new builds, they're not the biggest bedrooms that you're gonna get, but you fit a queen size in there. Nice open kitchen. Just like clean, tidy. All right, let's check out bedroom number 2. Oh, it's a sweet lamp.
That's very cool.
It's giant though. So, closet, bedroom, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, these newer builds, the bedrooms are a lot smaller.
Yeah. But we're gonna we'll check out the main bathroom here right now, and closet. But we'll talk about floor plan in a sec. So, ensuite laundry, which is awesome because nobody likes sharing. Main bathroom. You got a full tub. God, it's tough with 2 big bodies walking around in here. So, the reason that we like these kinds of floor plans is you'll notice that 1 bedroom is there, 1 bedroom is there. So if you're a first-time home buyer, buying something like this is nice because you can have a roommate. Your bedrooms aren't right next to each other, so if one of you make a noise, the other one doesn't have to hear it. So you can do whatever the heck you want in your bedroom, and your roommate isn't going to be bothered by it, which is quite nice. Gives you flexibility. It also gives you flexibility for later on down the road. If you end up staying long term, you end up building a family, you have a kid. Again, your bedrooms aren't right next to each other, so you get just a little bit more privacy in a condo, which can be a little bit challenging sometimes. Anyway, that is the first one. Details are up on the screen as per usual. They would have been up at some point. Let's go check out the neighborhood a little bit and then head on to number 2. This place also has a pretty sweet lounge. Pool table, foosball, and a little patio outside. There's a barbecue out. No, no barbecue. But anyway, pretty sweet. Come in here, be bad at pool, beat your friends at foosball, whatever. All right, let's go. So kind of an interesting note, just as we're leaving this building, there is another building. It's right there, sister building, same build, same developer, same everything. Now, the unit that we looked at, of course, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, facing Clark Road, and that one's listed at $649. There's a unit exactly the same in the other building that's facing the courtyard, so the quiet side of the building, and it's at $699. So we talk about a lot that, like, you know, location's quite important, especially when you're in a building. Pretty good example of that. That's a $50,000 difference just between these two places that are basically the same, other than view.
All right, we're here at our next listing to check out. Angelo's just behind me there, paying for parking. So we're near Coquitlam Center. This is the Glen building. I like this area a lot. You're right beside the SkyTrain station, so to get downtown Vancouver, it's a hop, skip, and a jump over to Coquitlam Center. Once again, hop, skip, and a jump. There's restaurants around here. Lafarge Lake is very walkable. Grocery shopping, literally everything you need is about a 2-minute walk, not even. Let's get away from that loud ass garbage truck. Yeah, location really couldn't be better. The building we're checking out is a 2012 build, so it's solid. I've been in this building before. I know it's a good spot. I'm literally looking at an open market grocery shop right now. You really can't beat this location, so let's go check out the unit. All right, Angelo, lead the way. We're here at our next unit here. So this is on Glen Drive, 2012 building. There should be about 27, 28 floors, so pretty good size. While we're waiting for the elevator, give you a quick shot of the lobby here. So it's a good shape, 2012 building, like I said. We are on Pine Tree and Glen, so a little bit of a busier street right next to the SkyTrain station, but because we're on the 10th floor, I think we're gonna avoid a lot of that street noise, so we'll pay attention to that when we get to the unit. We're just in the hallway walking up to the unit. Solid little hallways, good carpets, it's all in very good shape, something we always kind of look out for. All right. Yeah, so right off the bat, I'm really not noticing the street noise as much as, or really much at all, right? You're getting a pretty solid view. You get a little bit of mountains behind the buildings there. Pretty sunny day, and we're getting some solid light coming in. Oh wow, look at that. Gorgeous view. Smaller patio. We'll go out there and check it in a second. One thing that makes me, when you're looking at something like that is like, okay, I can fit a barbecue, that's good, but not much else, right? So maybe it's chair, but that's about it. It's not really an entertaining patio, it's just somewhere to get a little bit of fresh air, and like I said, maybe place a barbecue. Checking out the living room space here. Once again, very good, but if you're anything like me, you like watching sports. You gotta know where your TV is gonna go, and the windows are gorgeous, but what, do I put the TV on that wall there? Or do I maybe try to sneak it onto this wall here? Because I don't wanna be facing the wall and not enjoy my view, right? That's one thing that I'd be considering that maybe I shouldn't be considering. Angelo, what do you think?
I mean,
am I a nerd?
A little bit.
Because of that?
Yes, mostly because of that. This place is awesome. I really like the view. I like that you're not right next to your neighbors either, right?
Yeah.
Like the buildings aren't side by side. So yes, of course, being in this part of Coquitlam, there are towers around, but you still get mountain views you're not close enough that you can pass a beer over to your over to the balcony next to you. Yeah, a little bit of a different layout here, but I think it's still really workable. I like that you got bar top in the sort of the L-shaped kitchen, so you can do stools under there. I do like with this one as well that again the bedrooms are separate. So why don't we go check out?
And for an apartment, this is a very solid size kitchen, because usually you're just getting this space here for the condo style kitchen, but the fact you get all of this extra storage space is definitely a bonus.
Yeah, big time. Let's go check out bedrooms. So this would be secondary bedroom, decent size closet. Not much more that you need. And you get pretty big windows in here too, which is nice. So it doesn't feel like you're in a cave.
In a coffin.
In a coffin. And then primary bedroom over this way. Corner windows, which is
that's awesome.
pretty awesome. And again, like, tricky thing with windows and bedrooms, you don't really want people looking in, but you're far enough away that, again, that's not really a concern. And you get to wake up to mountain views every day.
Plus, just don't do anything weird in your bedroom. Then you can have people watch you.
Or close the blinds. Excuse me for a moment.
He's gonna be a while.
Yeah, nice, clean. I like this place.
What do we have, just standard closets here?
Yeah, just.
Whoa, I'm doing a bad job filming this. Not really, this is my first time using the gimbal. So comment something nice or extremely hateful on the video about me using the gimbal. So I'll try to get as close as I can here to the window. You can hear a little bit of the street noise for sure, but I mean, that's pretty damn good for how close you are to all the amenities here, right?
Oh yeah, I missed this coming in. I guess you would probably call this a den, but it is storage. If you really hated yourself, you could turn this into an office. It'd be a little tight, but again, it's nice. Like, you don't often get good storage in condos,
Yeah.
so.
Do you know if this one comes with a storage locker on top of that?
I'd have to
I
look.
would doubt it. Usually when they have a big storage piece in the unit like this, they don't have the storage locker.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But the details will be up on the screen, so we'll throw it up in there. What this comes with, I imagine it's one parking and possibly storage. All right, we got one more to check out. We'll catch you outside. Sorry, amateur cameraman Liam forgot the most important part. There is a wine fridge built in. Pretty sweet.
so it's a must buy.
It is a must buy. All right, that's it for real now. We'll see you outside. All right, we're here at the last one. This one, similar build, same area, just kind of across the street. The last one was up that way. So again, super walkable. There's tons of stuff going on in the neighborhood. We had a couple minutes to kill, so we stopped to grab a coffee at a Korean coffee shop, and it was awesome. Coffee was delicious.
It was fantastic.
It's called the Venti. Very good. Hadn't been there before. But anyway, let's go check this place out. All right, we're at the last one. Let's go check things out. So, like I said, outside, we're pretty close to the other one that we just looked at. So you're on, bit of a busier street, a little bit lower down, close to the ground. So you're gonna get a little bit of traffic noise, but all in not too bad. So this one's a 2011 build, if I'm not mistaken. Again, details will be up on the screen. Gas fireplace. Let's go check out the bedrooms. So they've done a little bit of work in this place. Some flooring in here by the looks of it. This is the primary that we're in now. So you do have access out to the deck, which is kind of nice.
Always drives me insane when the flooring's slightly different.
Yeah, I know, but we're both neurotic, so, check out the
Great
bathroom. So full 4-piece in there, walk-in closet. Pretty sweet. And carpet in there. Again, like
this one's more of a legitimate den, eh?
Yeah,
As
yeah,
compared
yeah.
to the last one.
So
This one you could actually have a self-respecting office of sorts.
yeah, yeah. Nice one about this one. So even at this price point, you're still getting 2 beds and a den. And yeah, you're absolutely right. You could totally fit an actual office in there rather than the sort of closet-y one like
The
the
Harry
last one.
Potter office.
The Harry Potter office under the stairs. Second bedroom here. They've left a bed for us. Handy. Good sized closet. And again, nice thing, like you're not staring directly at your neighbors, even though there are other condos around. You're still getting enough space, and nice thing too, you're getting privacy from the trees. So nobody's looking directly into your bedroom. Kitchen's nice, stone countertops. Could maybe use a bit of an update if you really wanted to, but totally livable.
It's nice you have enough space on this backside here. You could fit, honestly, about 5 stools.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's a good point.
You know, you probably want to have some sort of dining situation, but if you're living in an apartment like this, you're not going to have a 6 to 8 person meal. You need to have like maybe a 4-person small table. You got more than enough room for a couch over there, TV, everything set up in this spot.
Yeah.
The one thing that I was saying to Angelo before we started filming here is I love the patio here. I know you are getting a little bit more street noise, but it's great for people watching. Very entertaining when you're out here. And you got a good size to it as well, right? You could easily get a nice little patio set out here. Yeah, you need to get rid of some of these weeds, but that's a afternoon job.
Yeah,
Really feels like you're a part of the city.
big time. And yeah, like we said earlier, it's like super convenient location. You basically have everything you could ever need. There's groceries over in that complex over there, barber shops, there's an animal hospital, a vape shop, so you can get your juice or whatever the hell you do with vapes. Dentists, everything. Brown's right there. You have everything within walking distance. And then if you need to go out somewhere, hop on the SkyTrain, hop on one of those Lime scooters to get around. Like you got tons of options. This is an excellent area. And much like the other two, again, separate bedrooms. So one on one side of the unit, one on the other side, so you're getting that privacy. And last but not least, the main bathroom. So you're getting 2 full bathrooms, which is super nice, especially if you do have a roommate or even family, kids, whatever, so that you're not having to wait to shower in the mornings as you're getting ready. In-suite laundry too. Sweet. Pretty good tour. Okay, we'll catch you guys back outside. Nice thing about this building, relatively straightforward. There's not a ton of amenities, so you're not paying for pool, gym, that kind of thing in your strata fees, especially with everything being so close. Most people are gonna go get a gym membership or a pool membership or whatever. They're not really gonna use the one in the building. So anyway.
All right, we're all done our tour now. We started off in Coquitlam at $650,000. Everything we looked at today was about a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Then we moved to Coquitlam Center for one at $700,000 and one at $680,000. So everything we looked at today for a 2-bedroom, very solid unit was between $650,000, $700,000. You're right next to Lafarge Lake, where Angelo and I are here, where we are right now. This place is gorgeous. I mean, if you're from Coquitlam or near the area, you've definitely been here. Just behind us, you can't quite see it anymore, but we'll show you right afterwards. You have volleyball nets, you have soccer fields, you really have anything you need, and there's tons of them here. And then where we are right now is Lafarge Lake. So right as we get around this corner, I'm gonna be able to show you the lake. And once again, if you're from the area, you know how lovely it is during Christmas time. They light it all up, beautiful Christmas lights display. You have a ton of people walking around enjoying the festive season. So,
All right, tour's done. It's a hot day. We're gonna go get a frosty beverage somewhere. If you are looking to do a tour like this somewhere in Coquitlam or in the surrounding areas, you wanna know more about the area and you wanna really figure out what you can get here, there's a link in the description below. You can book a time to chat with us. We'll talk to you about what you're looking for and how we can help make that real estate journey happen for you. I'm Angelo.
I'm Liam.
We're with the Atlas Group. We'll see you in the next one.